everyone, my name is Sam Nussbaum and I'm a career and academic advisor at the SOJC. This video series is designed to highlight some ways to get started on your job and internship search. We'll cover search strategies and talk about ways to search efficiently, so let's get started. When searching for jobs or internships, it's important to intentionally apply for opportunities and not just play the numbers game and apply to 100 opportunities and hope you get one. This diagram breaks down how you should be spending your time during your search, and as you can see, focusing on building connections with people and searching should take up the bulk of your time. One way to help maximize your searching would be to sign up for job alerts through LinkedIn or a specific company's job sites that are tailored to your interests. You can also sign up for company newsletters, follow them on LinkedIn, and their social media. Some companies don't advertise positions on job boards at all, so the only way to know about them is to stay plugged into the company's social media and their website. Think of this process like applying for college. You had to start early and do a lot of research to decide if UO was the right school for you. Your job and internship search should be similar. Be sure to start early and do your research. Next, we're going to talk about some strategies to make the most of your time searching. Before you open up an internet browser to Google internships, take a second to reflect on these questions, as they can be used to guide your search and will help you create a targeted list of industries or companies to search for directly. Thinking about your interests and values is a critical step. These questions will help you narrow down what's most important to you so that you can find a job that aligns with your values, goals, and interests. Doing an internship is a great way to explore some of these interests further because they're short-term commitments that are designed to give you a glimpse of what a full-time career in that organization could look like. Other things to consider when you're searching for an opportunity would be to think of where you want to be geographically, maybe in a city or close to home, and this can help narrow your focus to a particular place and search for organizations of interest based on that selected location. You can also think about your long-term goals, skills that you're hoping to learn, and other things that will help narrow the scope of your search. To give an example, if you love the outdoors and recently bought gear at a place like REI, you would know that they also value the environment and, like many companies, are working to become more sustainable. If you like their products and also value sustainability, REI might be a great place to try and look for an internship. Next, you could go directly to their website's careers page and filter for internship opportunities. Many companies offer jobs and internships, and the best way to find them is to go directly to the source. We'll talk more about this targeted approach to searching in a later video, but for now, keep these questions in mind when you're thinking of how to get started. Based on these questions, make a list of 25 to 50 organizations, brands, companies, etc. that you would like to work with to help get you started thinking about where to look for opportunities, and use this list to begin searching. So now that you've reflected on your interests, it's time to start your research and figure out how to connect with professionals and organizations related to those interests so that you can start building your experiences. You can start with a simple Google search in a geographic location of interest, and if you find a company that seems interesting, check out their website and ask yourself, who works there? Who's in their communication department? What connections can you make? And then from there, you can take it one step further and see if there are internships offered. If there are, what are the qualifications for those internships? What do you need to do to meet those qualifications? Also, think about what you can learn from their social media. You can then utilize LinkedIn to see if there are any UO alumni that are currently working at that organization that you could reach out to learn more. Be sure to check out our videos on building relationships and having conversations with professionals before you reach out to professionals in the field. One important place to incorporate into your research is the organization's vision, mission, and values so that you can gauge if they're in line with your own. Be sure to think about your long-term goals as well. If your long-term goal is to work in the communications department at the San Diego Zoo, think about how you can gain experience now on a smaller scale with a local nonprofit focused on animal welfare like a shelter or nature center to help you build up to those larger goals. Your interests lay the foundation for the research to find places and people to connect with, and then you can narrow it down from there and continue to reach out. As you begin your search, here are a few things to keep in mind. Searching for a job or internship is a time-consuming endeavor. There are many factors that can contribute to how long it actually takes from the time you apply to a job to when you're sent an official offer, but keep in mind that it can take anywhere from a few weeks to a few months. Make sure to consider this when you begin planning for your job search and then start your search accordingly. Also, finding a job or internship is much more than just a numbers game. If you apply to 100 positions, odds are that one will work out, but you can save yourself the time and stress this will cause by selecting positions to apply for that best fit your goals and experiences and investing time in building relationships with people who can help you through job referrals. Check out our videos on building relationships to learn more about how to effectively build and use your network to expand your experiences and find jobs in the hidden job market. Finally, keep in mind that rejection is simply redirection. Most job seekers are rejected many times before they're offered a position, and this is a common yet undiscussed part of the job search process. So if you feel like you've been experiencing a lot of rejection, do your best to keep your head up and know that you're one step closer to a yes. If you feel like you could use some extra support, schedule an appointment with one of our advisors to help tailor your resume, brush up on your interviewing skills, or just get some encouragement. The absolute worst thing that you can do during a job search is to give up, so remember that we're here to support you and help you navigate this journey. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out the rest of our career videos in this series and schedule an appointment with SOJC Advising or one of these other resources for additional support in your job search.